So welcome back to the channel. So today what we're going to be doing, we're going to be using this little baby. Now I haven't used it for a very long time. This is the Oni and it's the Halo Pro spiral mixer. Now they have actually brought out a new version which is going to be appearing on the channel very shortly. But today we're going to be making a very simple pizza dough. So let's have a look and see exactly what we're going to be doing. So these are the ones I done yesterday. And this is what we're going to be making. 25 of these little babies. Now, you can buy these from me. I'm charging around about £1 a piece for these. So you don't have to make them yourself. You can actually buy them from me now. And that's what we're going to be making. I'll show you how to make them. Very simple and easy.
And the recipe we're going to be using.
This is grams. Now this is actually optional if you want to use sugar, and obviously where I've got olive oil you can use veg oil or whatever you choose. Once again we've got dried yeast here. I got 14 grams, but you can do 28 fresh if you want. It's up to you. And warm water, no. Today it's really hot outside, you really want cold water. And this is 50-50 red flour and 0-0. And for you Americans, this is an American version. Very similar, but as you can see, we're in pounds. So that's the flour all ready to go. That's my salt, and that's my oil. This is vegetable oil. I'm keeping the price reasonable. Olive oil is quite expensive. This is vegetable oil. Now it's warm outside and it's really warm in here in the bakery or anywhere around. This is the best place to keep your water. In the fridge. Now this is how I keep mine. Got my sourdough in there. But that is the best place to keep them. Keep the water in the fridge, or you can use ice. And that's my sourdough. So in goes your water first, followed by our oil. Now sourdough is optional. Well, I'm adding sourdough in. So we'll get our flour and our salt in. Right, we're going to start her off. Gently does it to start with. Now not all the flour is actually in this at the moment, because this is a big full amount here. I'm not convinced that this will do it. But as all the YouTubers and everybody keeps saying, easy Steve, it'll go in. As you can see, it seems to be working at the moment. Struggling, isn't it? So let's knock her up a bit. We're going to go up to 60. And we want to be mixing this for 10 minutes. So I'm going to have to get this off the back of the machine. Look. I'll give it a few minutes of mixing first. And then I'll sweep that off the back and we'll put it inside the bowl. Just look at it. I mean, this is a limit. Look at that. I mean, we were going to want 10 minutes for this. I mean, I think I'm going to start the 10 minutes now. because now it's all starting to mix round, you can see that. So I'm going to start the timer 10 minutes. So we're really going to give that a good 10 minutes. I mean, don't get me wrong, the best speed for this machine is 60. 60% is bang on. So what we're going to do, we'll come back when that's mixed and then I'll show you what we'll do next. But it seems to be doing all right. It's just made a bit of a mess really. It then have capped it up. Now normally I would have done that mix in this machine. So you can see the difference between the two, can't you? That's a small amount and that looks lost in that one. Believe me, it does mix really well in that. Now you can hear that winding noise. Now let's listen to this one go. Can you hear that? That is louder. You can barely hear that one. What do you think? I know that isn't under load. Even under load, that's how it sounds. This one, that winding noise. One thing I meant to mention, don't forget to put your yeast in. I almost forgot, didn't I? That's got 2 minutes to go. Look, lovely and creamy. So what we've done so far, sprayed some oil around the outside of the bowl. If you see my other videos, that's all I ever do. And I've got my scales and I'm scaling them 8 ounces each, like I said. So do make sure you've got plenty of flour on your table. So hopefully this should come out easy. A nice creamy dough, look at that. And this is just how your dough wants to be. Now you don't need a big window in it, but look, we've got a fairly good window in it. Bit of flour. And then we're just going to scale them off. 8 ounce pieces. Look at that, that's the only bit left. It's pretty cool, isn't it? 25 pizzas. So you know what we're going to be doing with these now? Yeah, you're right. All we need to do is roll them up. And it's as simple as this. Get hold of them. You can do it like this if you want. Get your hands like this and go round and round and round. Or do this. Working on the table, molding them up like that. Very simple and easy, innit? And once again, you can do it this way. So what you're doing is get your hands like this, so it's fully round, going like that, and this bit is pushing the dough into the table. You can do it like that, or like this. See? Like that. You can do it like that, round and round. So I was learnt like this, so it's so easy to do. And that's that. So how easy was that? I mean, just, they do look pretty cool. There we go. There they are. And all we're going to do now is put them into a wire, one of these with paper in. You get your paper, you stick it on the base, and the most important thing to do with this is spray it with oil. This is prep spray. Cover that with oil, and then place each one on like that. Keep them well spread out like that. All we need to do, once again, prep spray and spray the top. And a piece of paper on the top. So there we go, folks. Wasn't that really easy? To make 25 pizzas. Okay, the Oni is a bit of a bitch, to be honest, and I don't mind saying it. And to me, there's no need of all this caked up stuff, really. But the question is, did the hook last? Is it bent or not? It doesn't look too bad at the moment. So we're all right for a minute. There is a bit of a wear mark on it, but remember, this was a brand new when I was sent, and I've not used it as much as I would have normally done. So I'm trying to work out with this Oni, the last time I used it, I can't even remember the last time I used it. But I'm looking forward to the new one that's turning up. It'll be smaller than this one, which would be exciting. And it's called Oni Halo Pro. And basically it's a little tiny smaller version, more the size of a Kenwood in perspective, you know. And from what I can see, it looks cool. It looks as though it could do the business. I just cross my fingers that they've put right all the things that was wrong with it from the last model. But you never know. It's a Chinese machine. You never know what the hell they're going to be doing. And if you're just wondering, if you've just come to the channel, I am in a micro bakery of my own. Okay, this is my micro bakery, and if you're just wondering, that is my coffee shop. We're in the summer holidays, and that is my coffee shop area. Hey, and I'm making videos amongst you guys. So if you come on down and you're there and you want to be in a video, hey, you're quite welcome. You won't get paid. And if you're liking this type of content, please subscribe and please share, and don't forget, there's a link up there if you want to buy me a coffee. Anyway, we'll see you again very shortly. Laters!